Hey there, Mort fans, and welcome to tonight's live Mort's model moment. And we are continuing with the Stranger Things, the Upside Down set, and installing the Briksmax LED lights into this. And just gonna get rid of that. Okay, just so sound is coming through. That is good, and I've just had the email notification to say that I'm live. I'm glad that it can tell me that I'm live. Anyway, so as I say, we are going to be installing the rest of the lights into this, and I do have to make a little bit of a confession. We actually installed the first half of this on Tuesday, and last night I had a little bit of time and I very much neatened up everything that was at the back here. I wish I had taken a picture beforehand before I actually neatened it up, so you could see the difference. But I spent a very much long time neatening all of this up so it wasn't all over the place, attaching the actual multifunction board here, and then attaching all of the junction boxes to the back and neatening up the wires here. And also the other thing I had to do was to make sure that there is one wire that connects this top junction box here all the way to this one here, and I had to neaten that up and make sure that it was even across the board, because that was a little bit of a problem. But hopefully by doing that, I learned a few tricks. So hopefully by doing that I learned a couple of extra tricks to make the other part of doing this, the second half, the second book, make that significantly easier. It is a slightly thinner book because it doesn't have the car in there as well, but I still probably reckon that this could take a couple of hours and it might still confuse me. And there is an extra USB as well. So I might have to get another extension to be able to plug that in as well, because I only have the one. But let's have a quick look of how it looks so far. Not that button, that button. Just plug this in. There we go. So the main stuff on the back here is the multicolored light strip that is going bonkers there. But if you look beyond that and look inside the two rooms, either on either side here, there is a nice breathing light as well. It's quite subtle, but it breathes alongside these red lights on the tops of the trees. And that is all what's connected to this multifunction board. So this has a speed potentiometer, so you can make it just flash very, very quickly, and it also has different types of flashing as well. But I think it looks best on the third section, on the third type of flashing, on really, really slow. So that's the back, and then if we look at the front here, you can see both trees have the breathing lights, and then we've got the full car with the flashing police lights on top, the headlights, the rear lights, and then you've got these porch lights as well. Pretty cool on either side. Overall, it is a very good model, but we are going to be working on the other side, and for that we need to flip this entire thing over, because that is one of the great design choices of this set, is that it is made to be able to just go flippity flip and it works. And look at that, the car is held in place by a Technic connector. Now I wouldn't trust that long time, but it is cool for a quick thing, because I think like, maybe banging at this, if I bang at it too hard, this is going to pull off, and if it does that, then it's got a wire attached, so I'm going to break my wire. But we will just unhook the power for now, and let's see what is going on. Just lower this a little bit. And then we will get into the second part. Right, so book 2. So first off, we're taking the roof. Put that in a... Where can I put this that hooks it in place? How about that? There we go, right. So yeah, there are some differences. I mean, this entire build is amazing. But like I said, I might have like some tips. Well, some things that I might have learned doing the first side, hopefully will help on this second side. To make things go a little bit quicker, but it's still going to be fiddly. It's still going to be exceedingly fiddly. Especially when things don't just snap off as I'm expecting them to. There we go. Right. That's what I wanted, the whole roof. Just got to figure out where I want to put the... see, that's the thing I want to put in first. The... yeah, anything that I may have learned, it doesn't matter because it's all different pieces, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I not have any more 8-port doofers? Ah, there we go. 8-port expansion cord. Oh, I don't know which side I need that on. Great. So I've got a 12-port, an 8, and a 6. So yeah, who knows? All right, let's figure this out. Let's follow the instructions and not try and second guess myself. Oh. Okay, so we're taking all of that off. Yep, that's what we've taken off. And then which side are we working on first? Let's just to work on this side first. Okay. Oh, don't be doing this. Getting all of these. And this is why I was having trouble with it last night, the other night. Just constantly wants to fall apart. Like that. There we go. Right, so that's the bit I've been trying to get. There we go. Okay, taken all of that. A06, A08, A03, A06. One, two, three, four, five. That should leave 5 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. 7 left. Yes, 1 for each of the rooms as well. Yes, okay. 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 Okay, so we'll just follow what we've got on here. Oh, wait a minute. So, okay. All right. Just check. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Tile. Sorry, stud. Okay, so that's 1, and then from there to there. Get this stud on, keeps it all in place. There we go. And then the back one. See, I'm just following the same pattern as is on the lower, the other tree at the bottom there. I think these blue lights are going to look amazing. Okay, so then we've got 2 facing each other. Should be one on the end here. this goes the other way. Okay, right. So I just need to know which type of thing I'm fitting them all into. Right, so all of this is going into a DO2. Okay, so I need to get my DO2, which is the, where's my 8? DO6, DO4. There's my BO3. BO3, oh my god, there we go. Yeah, DO2. So the DO2 is an 8-port expansion. Grab that. That's the last one of them. Get a couple of sticky squares. Sticky squares. Let me figure out which way around this is. Because these wires only go in one way. Which is that way. There we go. There we go. Turn that way up. Okay. Right, so I think we want this. So it's on the same level as that. So that's I think that's the halfway point. Yeah. Putting the sticky squares on, getting this on here nicely. I think that's about the same height as this down here. There we go. Is it a bit? It's not height. It looks different, but not. That covers the first couple. Yeah, that sounds about right. Right. Okay. So now we've got that in. Now we can start getting these wires. Threaded through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Threading these wires through can be a massive pain, but we'll work through it. There we go. Okay, so there's that. There we go. Right. So what you do is you thread them through, and then fit them, put them into the one that it is. It's very. It's just about reaching. Which is not that one, it's that one. Because you gotta go around everything as well. And then get it lined up so the actual Lego pieces will get in the right spot. Okay, right, next one. You up one. I'm just using the top 5 slots for this. There we go. Right. Next. grab one of these pieces that came off before, that one, to lock this wire in place before we even do anything else, because we can do that with this one. There we go. Go in there. There we go. And just one more. So we've got those wires in there. So get the actual bricks in to lock this in place. Stop being annoying, and you're being annoying. Okay, right. Get that in there. This should slot there, perfect. And then we get this thing in here to hold all of this stuff in, and then this will hold all the rest in. And all these wires will hide behind that thing there, and then we get this in to hide the rest. Oh, there we go. So all of that wiring for that one bit, it's all hidden right in there. Cool. Okay, that is one tree done. All done, done. 5 things. Put the stuff back on. All hidden away. And then we get the AO6. I think we're going to put in this one here. I'm really hoping it's not going to make me put wait. What? Oh, does it want me to stick it in there? Okay. I think. Yeah, so it wants me to stick one of these things in there. Okay. What is going on? I don't get what's going on here. AO6 and AO7. Okay. Then it moves all the way across, and we're going over here. And then I'm just checking ahead, just to make sure I'm not doing anything stupid. It's the plates. I'm putting that on, and then the 12 port. Then that connects to the 12 port. But all of this can't. Not everything's meant to go through the function box, is it? Sorry, what? Right, okay, so function box. I might be a little lost here because I'm using a 12, but I've still got. Right, there's my connecting cable. There's my 5cm connecting cable. Right, connecting cable. Right, function board, don't need that till later. There's all my AO6 things. There's my AO8. There's my AO7. Ah, there we go. There's my 12 port. That's the 12 port. And do I not have any more 6 ports? Okay. Okay, what am I not seeing here? It's the does everything go through the 12? If everything goes through the 12-point connector, including the porch light, then everything on the upside down is going to be on that breathing thing. And if that is the case, then cool. Then it just will make the upside down even cooler if it is all going through that. And I think it is. There's nothing else. It's this bit I'm not sure about. I'm not sure. There's a part here. I'm not sure if it's meant to be a wire connecting the two function boards that will be there, but I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. Anyway, yes, okay, so what are we on? Right, AO6, AO7, AO6, AO6. Right, so we've done the tree, AO6, there we go. Okay, got AO6 and a GO1, which is a sticky square, which I'm going to save these for the, they've been good squares, I'm going to save them for the function board. Although they are pretty much all the same. AL6 and a GL1. Okay, so where's this going? What? Right, I think we're going this way. And then into... Yeah, okay. This could have been done with a stud. Sure of that. So this is one of the things I'm not a fan of with the Briksmax kits. There has to be something that I'm not a fan of, but this is one when you literally just sticking to the Lego pieces because they eventually fail. Right, and where was that stuff? Right, I'm now going to try and get this attached to that stud. Is going to prove to be there we go. Right. That's on that. There we go. Around here. Oh, look at that! See, I had it attached, and now it's not attached. Don't pull on it. Don't pull on it. Okay. And that'll lock down when I get the next one in. Okay, so, and then we want to do an AO7, which is this one. Oh, this is a 30cm green dot line. And that is going to here, and then where is that plugging into? You see, this is much longer than what is needed for this. This could have been a 15cm one, surely. Yeah, this could have been a 15cm. AO7 to there. And then it wants me to hook it through these, probably just to take up the slack. There we go. So now I just have a massive wire, which I don't really need. And then a DO6, which is this. That should be the DO6, and that stretches all the way across. So that's where we go from here. We've already got that sorted for how much wire we need. Just put this in place and get it locked in. There we go. Got all the rest of this locked in as well. Let's just take up a bit more of this fire in the slack and then knock everything else off as well. As long as we're knocking everything else off, we're doing well. Where'd it go? There we go. I'm going to guess that these are meant to be both pointing into the centre. Because I've got one pointing into the centre, so have them both pointing in there. Hello there, if you are watching, don't forget to send a message, say hi, tell us what you think, tell us how boring we are. Although this is not the boring side of Lego, so don't do that. Was I wrong? Right, so that's in there. Doing its due. There we go. DO6 is held in there. We are good. And now we want an AO6 again, which is this one. And GO1, just one. This is going so it's going through there. I think it's going through there and into that. Get it through there first. See that? Did that side tell me to lock it in place like that? I don't think it did. No, I was going around the outside, and then this side is going through. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, never mind. Why are you going over that stud? There we go. Right. Okay. Take this sticky bit off. Okay, and now this is going in there. That in. Okay. So we need to go across one more stud. More stud. There we go. Right. There we go. Okay. Do that. Pull this across. This is the wire we need across. There. And then I'm just going to lock that in place so it's actually there. There we go. So go. I hope that that's going to reach. It just reaches. That is. Yeah. Just going to eke out a couple of extra. Couple of extra millimeter there. That extra mil. That extra mil, just eking out an extra mil there. I'm forgetting that there's things in the way here. I'm trying to keep all this in shot, but it's proving hard. Okay, right. Let's get that there. Okay, what's next? Right, and then we're gonna A08. Yeah. And where's the A08 go? Oh, that's right. So that's getting stuck into this one. Sticky square off. Sticky square off. And this is going in here now. Okay. And now is all that getting? Yes, all of this is getting locked under here now. Okay. Okay, now we can get on. This. And then these sides can go on, and I think we are then done with. Oh. Is that meant to be? Oh yeah, that's meant to be last. Right, okay, yeah. It comes off there, goes on there. Fills that gap, very good. I'm just going to hope that these wires I've got here are just long enough to reach the junction box that's going to be here, because I'm going to have two that are two shortish wires to actually hit all the stuff. But hopefully they're long enough. And I think I'm using a 12. I'm using a 12 thing here, but well, I am. Okay. So there for the tree. Don't have to worry about that. Get this. Again, like with Briksmax stuff, when you get Lego pieces, they are official, actual, genuine Lego pieces. Not. I mean, they are from Lego at some point. I don't think they're supplied by Lego. They will be purchased from Lego or probably from some sets. But yeah, genuine Lego pieces. Got all the markings on there. Very cool indeed. Anyway, so we're needing BO3, which is the green strip lights, and I don't think I've had any of these before. So I'm looking forward to seeing these in the flesh. I've seen them on pictures and advertising videos, but I don't think I've got any of these. Then we want DO5, which I think I just opened, yeah, 15cm connecting cable. And they are going to be going in there and there. Turn this round. Look up there. There we go. Turn this round. These are going underneath the porch here. But what I learned last night was actually slightly easier to just take this off. So if you line it up with that there, then you are dead in the centre. Oh, wait a minute. Was that where it was? Where I needed to go? Yes. You just put it on that line there. You got it in the right spot. Right, and I do need to put another DO5 on here. And then we've got one more DO5 connector. I say one more, I've got loads spare from other stuff. Loads spare from other stuff that I've been able to take out because I've been putting all the wireless kits in. So, which I need to buy some more of. Definitely need to get some more wireless kits because they are amazing. Right, I'm going to feed that in there. Pull it through as is. And this goes around here. There we go. Roof back on. There we go. Okay. And then you've got just enough wire to reach all the way to the other side. There we go, and that should be lined up. Yep. There is literally just enough cable, the 15cm cable, literally just enough to do that with minimal slack in here, and it all gets hidden. All gets hidden under there. Like very little slack. There. Okay. Oh no! No! That is the vibe. Whoa! Right, that is what I was afraid of. The vibration from the actual moving it. Took that off. You can see where I've got it connected here. But luckily I had just enough slack. See these wires here, I don't like these wires coming out of this hole to then have to force the peg through, but it's what has to be done, unfortunately. Okay. Right, so what's next? 15cm cable, I believe. Just got to lock this in place somehow. Right, okay, so right, I think I'm going to get these plugged in. Right, if I'm using a 12, so we're going to put it in at the same height at the top, and then it's going to come down a bit lower. Because this is going to look really good, because we use on this side, on the bottom side, we used an 8 and a 6, which is 14 altogether. So the 8 is connected to all them lights that breathe, and it's connected over to the other side, which all these lights are the breathing lights. And the 6 is connected, the power comes into the 6, and then that goes to the porch lights, which all stay on. And so the porch lights and the car, which just stay on. I know the car's got flashing lights, but they're meant to flash. And then a wire goes from the 6 to the function box, and then from the function box you go to the 8, and that's very cool. That is actually really cool, because you've got the ones that stay on from the 6, and then it goes to the function box, and it goes to the 8, and that all leads, well, that is where the breathing comes from, and it goes to all of that one. But on this side, we're not going to get that. We're using one uninterrupted junction box, but we are going to be going from yeah, I think we're going to, or are we actually going to be, are we doing that, or are we going to be, we must all be going into the junction box. See, the thing I'm not liking is right at the end here, I'm not seeing the connections. Yeah, so we've got a wire coming in, but I'm not sure where from. And then it is going from the out to this junction box. So yes, so all of the lights that are going to be on this blue side, on the upside down side, they are all being affected by this being annoying. They are all being affected by the function box that will be attached to this. So all of the lights on the upside down are going to be that breathing style. It's going to be, just coming in and out, in and out. I'm pretty certain it'd be best. To just connect this one up to it, instead of having a whole new box. Pretty certain it would be best just to have this connected to that, and then it does the breathing. Instead of having two power supplies, because they might run at different speeds. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to stick this in at about the same height, which is, I think, there. Is it there? I think it's there. 2 studs down. Same height as that. Yeah, so I'm going to stick it in at the same height. And then it'll come down lower, and then we'll figure out from there So which way are these ports? Okay, that's the top. Oh, these connectors are so tiny. I'm so worried about pulling the wires out. Yeah, so we're looking at about there. Just take that off again, just to make sure I'm putting these on the right way. Yeah, okay. Okay, so about there. Okay, there we go. And we'll just plug these into the ones that they actually reach. This is the shortest one, that will reach there. Hopefully it reaches there, because I ain't got much more wire in this. Maybe a little bit. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do want it in that 8 slot. Come on. There we go. Right, so that's that in. Okay, and then we've got this going in there. I'm sorry, it's so tiny and my hands are just in the way. There we go, so that is in the next slot up. I'm going to put this in the next slot up, and then that leaves 5 slots above for the there we go, done it in a way, so we'll have 5 slots above for the lights that are going up here, and then we've got 4 slots below for everything else, which I might as well plug this in as well. This is the porch lights. Let's go in there. There we go. Okay. Right. And then I know I've been jumping around this instruction booklet. It's just I feel like with doing the first part, when I just followed the instructions, just followed. I feel like I missed figuring out. I should have figured out where stuff needed to go, or what was coming to plan, and then I think I'd have done a lot better job the first time around if I'd have been able to plan just a little bit better. See, I'm thinking this is going to take, like, cause I'm always talking about the amps because that time the one set that really did not do well. But I think this is going to take 0.9 of an amp. Because it was running at 0.4 to 0.5 last night, and then we're going to be adding all of these extra ones on. So I think it's going to take up to 0.9. There we go. I've got 3 squares there for the function board. Right, so I've got connecting cables there. We've got dot lights. So 5 dot lights, 5 studs, which is what I've got. The actual Lego pieces I've still got here are what I took off of the truck. Okay, 5 dot lights. Let's follow the sequence from here. Yeah. Okay, all right. And then it should be this one here and this one here. There we go. Oh, went the wrong way. Well, that's great. How the hell did that? Okay. Right. Right, so now it's feeding all of these through the things, just like I did on that side, keeping it nice and neat. Well, as neat as you can while doing this. Okay, and I want this piece because this actually locks that in place ever so nicely. You see, there's something about the way that these are made that they're slightly different. That was troubling me yesterday. Yeah. Right, so yeah, I had to lock a few in, didn't I? So okay. Okay, so there's that. What's that one in? Okay, next. See, what I'm doing is for the actual junction box, which you can't see because amazingly everything is just in the way. Well, yeah, what I'm doing for the junction box is I'm trying to figure out the furthest one down that it'll reach and put it in that, because they're pretty much, I think they're all almost guaranteed to reach the top one, but they're not all guaranteed to reach the bottom one. So the one that reaches the bottom one the easiest goes in the bottom. Which is, we have a winner. Which makes sense because it just slot that one in. We are golden. behind the brick that I took out. There is something inside me that says, like, when I first built this, I might have built it wrong. Because I don't know, just something seems symmetrical but not quite. Lining that up with this, where the studs go. Okay, right. Okay, where's that piece? So we'll get this piece in. There we go. And that completely misses locking those in because that was the point apparently. this hopefully goes back on here. Just need it to go back on there. Lock all that in. That one's alright because it's going the other way. There we go. Get these feet back on. Right. And I think on this one we're at an almost middle ground here, because it's much neater than the first time I did it, which was on Tuesday. Much neater when I did these the first time, but almost as neat as when I spent an extra couple of hours on it last night. But I don't think I'm going to spend a huge amount of time on this because I'm not having to switch a lot of stuff around. I think this is how it's going to be. Right, I'm just going to sort out the multifunction board and figure out how the hell this is all connecting up, because it's the only thing I'm not certain of right now. I mean, I'm thinking maybe it connects to this because the power is going into here. So I'm going to connect to this, come up here. I can't be connecting to that. Right, so we've done the DO3, that's done. So we want an FO5, which is the function board. Wherever I put it. I put it somewhere. Did I do that thing where I put it aside and completely forgot about it? Yes, you did, Mort. You did do that. Right, we don't need that. There it is. Okay. So we got that. I'm certain it must be best just to connect this port here to that. That's got to be better. There's two ports on there for a reason. I shouldn't need this. And then it's all synced. It should all be synced then. See, if I do that and get this wire locked in there, like so, then it'll all be. Then I can just skip so much of this. I don't need an extra wire going in. It's a DO5 there. The DO4 to connect from I mean, it is telling me to just plug it in here, feed it through to the other board, but I'm just going to plug it into this board because it's got two outputs and plug that in there. But I'm not going to seal all that in yet, but that's got to be the best way of doing it. Unless you want the two boards on slightly different timings to make it eerie, which is the only thing I can think of, is why you'd want that. Is why you'd want to do that. So at the moment, I'm going to say that is done. But I kind of want to, yeah. Right, so we're going to put the roof back on. That would be useful. I probably meant to do that about 18 steps ago, but there we go. Okay, let's see how this. I think it's going to look pretty cool. See what's going on there. Okay, that's nothing. Right. Look at the front first. Yeah. Alexa, turn off Office. Okay, where's my... I've lost my USB. Now, I will reiterate, as I have done many times while using these lights do come up a lot brighter on the stream, on the camera, than they do in real life. Just gonna adjust that. There we go. Okay, let's check this out then. Oh, oh wow. So the contrast. Oh, it is doing it at different times. That is weird. Yeah, so that's what. So it's cycling through. I think. So it's doing red, then blue. That is why. So there we go. We figured out why it wants us to do it on two different function boards, so that the lights are actually synced. So this does A then B, A then B. But having them offset like that, that is pretty cool. Let's have a look at the other side. Yeah, we've got some blues and greens there. That green is fantastic. Loving that green. Like that is actually coming out. This green and the blue is coming out really good on camera, as opposed to like the white here. Like that, it is white, but it's not that white. But the blue and green are coming out really well on camera. There is a bit of a hot spot where the LEDs are. So in these corners, I'm not seeing that big hot spot that there is there. It's really even green. Absolutely fantastic colour. Loving that. At least the cop car's still working after it fell, so that's all right. That's good. I had to break something off, wherever the hell that went. Yeah, it must have gone here somewhere. I don't know. So let's get this turned around so you can see the other side. I'm hooking the wire here. So we've got. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this blue light's not working. Is this blue light plugged in? I am getting getting the blue. Ah, right, it is working. It's just fallen. Right, okay. Right, so I'm gonna have to try and work on getting that into a good spot, because that's come loose. There we go. Right, okay. Okay, so yeah, these lights are fantastic. You can actually see these against the backdrop, like with the lower lights here. These are doing the breathing as well, but with these flashing lights here, it really takes the focus. But on the top here, the blue and the green again, absolutely fantastic colours. Just trying to get this one sorted so it's not shining out like it was, because it needs to be like subtle, because this one on the right is subtle. That's better. That's better. I've just moved that. That's better. This looks absolutely amazing. The blue and the green are coming out on camera really good, as opposed to what they are on real life. Well, not saying that, they are coming out on camera really close to what they are in real life. There's a couple of hot spots that aren't there, but this comes out way too bright on the camera when the lights are off. So Alexa, turn on Office. There we go. Just give it a while to adjust. Oof. So what can you see? See, when that happens, you can actually see. Oh God, I really hate these. They keep coming off. Actually, that's a point. I haven't checked the amps yet. So let's have a look. Oh, that's not too bad. It's not taking much more than it was yesterday, so that's all right. So, yeah, a lot more subtle, but you can actually see the individual colours of these now. You can see the individual colours. Yeah, a couple of things. The things I don't like are the fact that I've had to stick. I don't like sticking the lights in, because I've got other sets in the city in there where I've had to stick the lights in, and eventually the stickiness fails and it pops out, like that one already failed and popped out, and I hadn't even really finished yet. And this one looks like it's popping out a little bit. That one will stay a little bit longer, and so will this one. I just need to turn that around a bit. That'd be better. There we go. Let's have a look at the other side of the light. Oh, there we go. Blue and green. The porch is amazing. I mean, this, when it's displayed, this is going to be because of the wires and all that. I've got to be careful how I do this. I love this set in so many ways, and just the fact that you can just do this and it's a mirror image. Oh my God, things are falling off, but I'll figure out where that goes. I think that's from in here. I knocked it a while back. Yeah, that looks like what it does. Yep, the plan. Yep, exactly. Yeah, it'll be getting displayed like that. So the blue. See where it's going to be displayed. I might not be able to see properly these blue lights at the bottom, which will be a big shame. But I'll definitely be able to see the green and see the top bit. I'll just have to figure it out. So that is well. Right. So let's do the usual tidy up then. Make sure we've got everything. And yeah, I'm thinking. So the reason it wants you to use both function boards is to have them at the same time, because that it seems to be it's doing, because it's got two outputs on here. So it looks like it's sending a signal to A then B, and then A then B, and it's doing switching between them. But if I'd put this second function board on, and I had that set to and both on A, they'd be breathing at the same time. But then I think you'd lose. I think you'd lose some of the effect. So I'm going to keep it with just one function board. I will tidy up that wire that is there. But let's just have a look at all of it with all the different types of light here. I'll just move the, I just want to get to the function board again, which is easiest to do on this side, which means I get to do that again. And I'm pulling pieces off again. As long as I'm being consistent, I'm just pulling pieces off everywhere. Right, Alexa, turn off Office. So I'm at my multifunction board now. So let's speed it up. So there you go. You can tell it's doing A then B. Slow it down a bit. Right, so now this is going to do some quick flashes. Oh, that is another thing I could do as well. I could have it set so that actually I need to use two multifunction boards for this door. You have it set and then you have it set scarily in the upside down. You see, on that third selection, the B board seems like it's flashing quicker than the A, the blue. Yeah, I'm definitely wiring in this multifunction. I'm definitely wiring in this other board. Yeah, I've got to do that. Then I've got the choice. Then. Alexa, turn on Office. I was going to tidy it up and call it there, but I am definitely wiring this other board. I've got to see this with different effects going on. So that is going to go there. I mean, there's a few different options. I could just bypass the board altogether and just have it turned on, but because this isn't going to take long to actually do as well. So that's the other thing. I'm just trying to think how I fix this one. I think I did two squares. Yeah. See, the good thing about this is figuring out, you know, because I've got a couple of these boards. I've got a couple of different types of boards, and I've got one of these. One of these boards came in with the what's it called? The Assembler Square LED kit. And I have it set up in the photographer's place. I don't think that was where it was meant to go. That's where I eventually set it. It was actually attached to a flame. But I thought it'd look better if I put it in the photographer's studio, because then it would flash like a photographer's camera, like a camera, and it looks really well. It does really well from when you got all the lights, when you got the lights turned off, and then you just see this this flashing from inside the photo studio. It looks pretty cool indeed. So we're going to put that in the A. Look at that, in there. Right, now we've got functions all over the place. Alexa, turn off Office. Well, I think so. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the breathing. Okay, and then this one I'm going to set to the flash and slow it all the way down. Yeah, being able to have it on separate. Yeah, just separate things going on. Turn that to a different flash type. Oh, right. It's the same. Yes, there we go. Just dialing that one in. Yeah, I think because then it's like lightning. Definitely. Yep, it's like lightning inside the upside down. I'm just going to turn this around. See it from the other side. Yeah. Yeah, they're not coming up. They're not on quick enough for the camera to actually see the light. I've lost the board. Where's the board? There it is. Yeah, it's looking. It's weirdly looking dimmer. Oh, the light. It's adjusted. Yeah, I've just noticed. Yeah, on the camera, the main camera is yeah, it's showing it a lot dimmer. It's kind of it's like adjusted its autofocus or whatever. But yeah, I think it's definitely worth sorting it out so you've got it on two different things. But then again, it's also really cool to have them both on the same function board, because then it does the A, B, A, B, A, B. So there's a couple of actual choices there that you've got. Alexa, turn on Office. Well, there we go then. That is the end. I said that's the end. I haven't done the tidy up. I best do the tidy up. Gotta do the tidy up. So we've got, what do we have here? And that is another thing. We actually got given two. We got given two USB fingers. Two USB supplies. Strange. Okay, so let's get our tiles away. So clear red or clear. Is that clear? Yep, there we go. And then, yep. So they're the tiles that I took off the car. There we go. Okay. A06, B03, A07, D06, D02, D01, B01, A02, D04, D03, A08, 810, A4, D05 here. It's nice to have everything in order. Well, however weird it is anyway. Right, FO1, function board. Okay, I've still got some more bags here. Right, so we've still got one sticky square on there. We'll keep that. I've got a CO. Oh, the CO4, yeah, the multicolour changing light string. A16. Then we've got more sticky squares in here. They don't. At least they don't scrimp out on the sticky squares. You get more than enough, which is evidenced by the fact that I've got loads from all the old sets. Right, so that's DR9. See, what I'm going to do at some point, I'm actually, because I have got some spare parts, I should put them in their correct bags, so I actually know what the hell they are, especially with the wires. Just at a glance. Right, EO3. I didn't really properly show this. This is a CR. What is it? CR 2032 battery holder. This is what the car's supposed to be powered by. put two CR22 2032s in there, and then plug that into the car. A lot of the car sets come with this because you can stick them and put them underneath, and you'll still technically be able to wheel them around. And then the old style battery holder, which they are not as good as the new styles, which is why there is a new style. And anyway, I've taken those things out of there so I can put all these bags into that bag here, 3, and then that is the one where Lego pieces came in. I am kind of glad that this did come with 2 USBs, because I think I might have one broken USB, or I might not have it anymore. I might have binned it. So to get an extra USB power supply cable is pretty nifty indeed. There we go. Yeah, the amps have gone up now because it's actually showing that it's charging something. Anyway, so yeah, the amps have gone up because I've got 2 multifunction boards. So yeah, I think so that the board is using up most of it because it's a logic board, I suppose. Anyway, right, so we've got book 1, book 2. Get that all in there. Get unboxed, and I'm actually really looking forward to getting this set and the other 2 sets. Well, one's on top of all the drawers, and the other one's over there. Just got to get a nice long USB cable, because I've got a plug downstairs, and then a splitter, USB splitter. I can plug all 3 of them in because they all go on the same shelf. The Optimus, well, the Yellow Submarine, the Optimus Prime, and this are all on the same display shelf downstairs. So when it's all turned on and going as much as it can go, then that will look absolutely amazing. Anyway, this for 2 parts has been the Briksmax. I should switch cameras. So yeah, so this for 2 parts. This is the end of the 2nd part. We are finished. This has been the Briksmax BX043 is their product number, and this is for the Lego Stranger Things, the Upside Down. Unfortunately, I'm saying all this, these are not available anymore, and neither are these. But if you can get hold of them somehow, this is a really cool set. The green and the blue, having this multicoloured string light here is absolutely fantastic. That is cool. I think that is the only one of those I've got. The green and the blue lights are amazing. I'm sure I've got other blue lights somewhere, but these green lights look really cool in contrast with the blue. The entire upside down section is the standout part altogether. It does look as eerie as it's meant to be. But yeah, so Briksmax, amazing LED kits. In all the time that I've been getting Briksmax stuff, I've got a couple on my shelves there, which I've not got turned on at the moment. But Wally and the Darth Vader, if you can see up there, they've got Briksmax sets in. Obviously the Yellow Submarine, Optimus Prime, and this. About 10 of my Lego City sets, my city modular buildings, I've got kits in, and there are more to come. I've got things built up that haven't actually got the sets in yet as well, which is all part of all of that, all that city stuff. All of that is all part of the Born Inside of Lego series that has been that we've been doing here on Morrts Moments. These 3 haven't. They're not part of the Born Inside of Lego. These are just a lot of fun. Display pieces, getting all this stuff sorted. I'm really looking forward to getting all 3 of them all hooked up properly on display. It's going to look really cool. Anyway, when we are back next time, the next episode, the next live show, we are going back to the boring side of Lego. We are going back to sorting bricks, sorting elements out, and I think we will be printing labels off as well next time, because all of these drawers here have labels. We have got 2 empty sets of drawers that need filling up with separated Lego pieces. We just don't have the drawer dividers at the moment, which we're not going to be getting anytime soon. We've got some dividers, we haven't got a massive collection, but I didn't know what types and what sizes we would need, so I thought let's just get the elements sorted and figure out what we've got, and then I can get the dividers next time, and you know, another time put them in as and when needed. So yes, next time we are doing a live show, it should be the boring side of Lego part 31, back to element sorting, for I think a couple of weeks, and then I've got to, because there's a couple of things I've got to buy before we get back to the city stuff, and there might be something else in there as well. I've just got to figure that out. There's always more. There's always extra stuff. It's all a big thing, building up to what will be a comprehensive and concise way of what happens in the behind the scenes of if you're wanting to build a Lego city, or if you're wanting to sort out your Lego bricks. It's not a 10-minute thing. It's many hours and a lot of work if you want to do it. Anyway, I will say goodnight as we have hit the 2-hour mark. We are on 2 hours and 5 minutes, which I was doing quite well. I was going to be less than 2 hours, but then I wanted to put that extra function board in, and I'm glad I did. And if I ultimately decide to take that out because it looks great both ways, just one function board doing the A and B, or having 2 function boards on 2 separate functions, so the 2 sides are doing different things. Really cool. Either way, looks good, and having it installed means I can chop and change my mind later on. Thank you for watching. Great sets, Briksmax, amazing, and thank you for watching. We'll see you guys on the next live Morrts Moment. Good day.